I realized that there was a disconnect in real estate. I was like, there's got to be more to this. I think that you can be professional and businesslike and be a great real estate agent, but also have that relationship, and those two things can coexist. And we weren't doing service to our clients by just looking at it as a transaction. I wanted to create a team where we loved on our people and just showed the heart through our work instead of feeling like we had to have that wall up.
So I slid into Jen's DMs. I knew I wanted to get into real estate because Steven and I are married at this time, and we both had talked about we wanted to get into like investment properties, and she actually helped us buy our first investment property. And I was like, something's different about Jen. I was like, I'm gonna keep following her on Instagram. We're gonna stay connected.
We weren't fitting in with the culture at this brokerage and just felt like we really needed to make a move. Prayed about it, and by that time, Steven and Carly have become great friends. So talked to the whole team, and that's when we decided to break off from that brokerage and start our own brokerage. So in January of 2025, we opened the doors of SERV Realty. SERV is SERV, and it has a period at the end. The S stands for service. The E is for excellence. The R is for relationships, and the V is for value. It's like period. That's it. It was really important for us to make sure that all of the agents felt like it was their brokerage. They were also part of opening it, because if no one wanted to do it, then we weren't doing it.
There was a different heart, a different vision for the team at the time. And so it made a lot of sense to basically remove the middleman of what was being played out with the brokerage and the team and create our own entity from that. That was something that we wanted to be a part of, because what I've always loved about Jen is that there is such a strong vision path and like heart for caring for people and going beyond the sale of the real estate deal. And so I knew that like we wanted to be a part of whatever that was in some form or fashion. We wanted to be a part of that play of making that move to our own brokerage. The vision of SERV is way more about the people portion of it, which I think is what makes a lasting impact, way more than someone bought their brand new home and they get to move into it and live there. It's now they have a relationship with somebody that cares about them and asks about their lives and does life with them.
Being in real estate so many years, been able to see these relationships grow and mature, and helping one family, and then it snowballs into helping their children and their friends, and you're just with these clients through so many stages of their life. We get to see them get married and their kids graduate, and I just think that that's so special.
We want to be a part of someone's story rather than just like a transaction, and I think that makes SERV different. Is like that's our culture, and like that's like what drives us.
If it's better for our client to not sell their home and just rent it out, we're going to advise them that, and not just think about which one will get me a bigger paycheck, because we truly want what's best for our client.
They're never going to remember all the houses we show them, but they're always going to remember like how we made them feel.
One of the cool things too about the brokerage and the agents as a whole is the sense of collaboration. And so I've seen it many times where there is a lot of working mothers that are on the brokerage team, and we all have lives that we're still trying to live. We have families that we want to take care of, but we have this career that we're all chasing as well. And so there's always been that collaboration of, hey, I've got a client that really wants to go see this house last minute, but my boys have a baseball game and I can't make it. Is anyone available? And it's immediately people hop in and are like, yep, I'm on it. part of the real estate profession is it can be very isolating. And so I think what's really cool about the things that we do at the brokerage with Strat Chat, some of the brokerage meetings, some of the events, some of the hangouts, the small group that meet up, and I think we have a couple groups that do like accountability week. Like every single week they get together and do accountability on just, hey, how are you doing on your marketing? How are you doing on, this couple listings you have going? And so it creates way more of a community-based experience for an agent to be able to come in and have a group of people that truly do care about how is your business doing. And then it feels a whole lot less like you're just a freelance entrepreneur out on your own, trying to build your own real estate business.
Even in this short amount of time, just seeing the agents, whenever we do our goal setting, I'm thinking that they, have this ceiling right here, and then seeing them surpass that, or even goals that they didn't even know were on their radar that they achieved. That's really exciting for me to see. So just thinking about 5-10 years from now, like what they'll be able to achieve, and that we'll just be able to keep expanding and keep helping more agents and more clients and more of the community it's very exciting.